Now, this is the story of the Li'l Whopper and how Vincent Van Gogh, Aloysius Alligator, Muskie, and Deputy Dawg did a real good deed. As our story opens, Vincent Van Gogh, Aloysius Alligator, and Muskie are in the trunk of a tree, keeping dry from a terrible rainstorm that is going on outside.
Oh, man, if this storm don't stop soon, we all gonna be awful hungry.
Somebody gonna have to go get some eggs from the hen house, Alligator.
Can't nobody get there in this storm, Muskie.
Vincent Van Gogh can. He can go underground all the way.
I can't see good enough to find my own house, much less the hen house.
You gotta try, Vance.
Yeah, we liable to starve in here.
You aimed in the right direction there, boy. There it is, straight ahead.
Vincent Van Gogh then went underground, as Muskie suggested, and worked his way in the direction of the hen house.
I'm gonna have everything ready when old Vince gets back with the eggs.
I must be getting near the hen house by now. Yep, there she is.
Because he couldn't see too well, Vincent Van Gogh made a mistake and hit a big rock in the road instead of the hen house.
Make it sloppy in there, Vince. Oh, we're starving, boy.
Oh, man, I gotta find that hen house. This looks like it, but I'm gonna make sure. Yep, here's the door.
But once again, because his eyes aren't too strong, Vincent Van Gogh made a mistake and mistook a big tree for the hen house, and he started to climb up.
Seemed kinda high for a hen house.
When he reached the top of the tree, there was a very, very large egg resting in a bird nest, and Vincent Van Gogh picked it up, quickly climbed down the tree, and took it straight back to Aloysius Alligator and Muskie.
How's this, boys?
Man, that's the beautifulest egg I've ever seen.
When Muskie broke the egg open to scramble it, much to his surprise, a long, two-legged baby bird popped out.
Oh, wee, what kind of critter is that?
What we gonna do with him?
Let's get him out of here before he whoop us all crazy.
Storm's over, little guy. You run along home there now.
Oh, my, he thinks this is his home.
Now, looky here, little old bird. You run along there now and find your own house.
Muskie and Aloysius Alligator then picked up the baby bird, which was pretty big for a baby bird, and carried it back to the tree from where Vincent Van Gogh had taken it.
You can whoop to your heart's content here. He's a cute little guy.
Yeah, too bad he makes so much whooping noise.
While Muskie and Alligator were talking, they turned around, and to their surprise, there was the baby bird again.
What you gonna do now, Mus?
We all going out in the woods and play blind man's buff.
Yeah, way out in the woods.
Okay, little guy, you try to find us now.
Hey, what you boys running away from there?
We trying to get away from a little noisemaker that's whooping us crazy, Deputy Dawg.
Yeah, he just go whoop, whoop all the time.
Was he a bird-type whooper there, boys? Yep, that's him.
That little whooping crane's almost extinct. Oh, he's worth $500.
$500?
$500?
$500?
Well, when Vincent Van Gogh, Muskie, and Alligator learned from Deputy Dawg that their little whooper bird was worth $500, they all ran in different directions looking for the bird.
Here, whooper! Here, little old bird!
Where are you at, boy?
Come on out, little whooping crane!
You little fella.
Whoop!
I got him, boys. Help me hold him.
Nabbit, get off of me. I ain't no whooping crane. There he goes.
Heading for the creek mud!
Well, the gang just kept running around and around trying to catch the little whooper, but the little bird was having fun and kept hopping from place to place, keeping out of their reach.
got him, boys. I got him by the leg bone. Help! Help! He whopped me in the head and got away.
Come on, boys, I got him cornered.
Hello there, Li'l Whopper.
Well, Muskie finally did catch the bird, and the Li'l Whopper seemed very happy to be with Muskie and the whole gang.
Oh, tight, Muskie. That's a whooping $500 there.
As the boys were rejoicing because they had caught the Li'l Whopper and now would collect the $500 reward, they suddenly heard some whoops coming from another whooper bird.
Hold it, boys. I just heard another $500 whoop.
Oh, way, there's a big whooping crying.
Hang on there, Muskie. Don't let that $500 get away. Just a minute, boys. We gotta turn the Li'l Whopper loose there.
Turn him loose.
Turn him loose? Yeah, boys. That's his natural born mama there. What do you let go for, Muskrat?
Deputy Dawg's right, Alligator. All babies belong with their natural born mamas.
As soon as Muskie let go of the Li'l Whopper, the baby bird flew right to the top of the tree into the nest with its mother. Of course, Alligator and Vincent Van Gogh and Muskie were sorry to lose that $500 reward for the Li'l Whopper, but, well, they did what they felt was right.
Oh, well, who needs money here in the creek? Let's all go fishing.
Deputy Dawg, you may have a tin badge, but your heart is pure gold.
While sitting around the creek one day, Tycoon, Muskie, and Deputy Dawg got to talking about their pal Alligator.
Creek just don't seem the same without our old Mr. Alligator around.
I wonder how he doing down there in Miami.
He's doing fine. He got a good job in the Sunny Isles Indian Village. Look at this here postie card. He says he just loaf all day and let the tourists take pictures of him.
Mm-hmm. Let's go visit old Alligator.
And so they went to Miami to visit their friend in the alligator pit of the Sunny Isles Indian Village.
Oh, man, this is the life of Riley. Wait a minute, Mr. Tourist. I'll give you a good profile there.
Hi there, Alligator.
Hello, Muskie. Hello there, Deputy Dawg.
We sure do miss you out there in the creek, Alligator.
I miss the creek too, boys, but I sure do have it good hair. All I do is eat and loaf and... Attention all tourists. Please go to the alligator pit. Big Chief Kalusahachi is going to wrestle a vicious alligator. Ooh, wait, look at the size of that Seminole. Yeah, I wonder who's going to wrestle him.
Don't look now, Alligator, but you're the only alligator in the pit.
As Muskie, Tycoon, Deputy Dawg, and the other tourists watched, the 300-pound husky Indian started wrestling with Alligator and viciously tossed him around the pit. Poor Alligator was helpless against this strong, giant Indian chief.
And just a minute, boss. I quit. I resign. I'm leaving.
Oh, man, we gotta help old Alligator get out of here. Don't you worry, Alligator. We're gonna get you back to the creek there, boy.
Muskie and Deputy Dawg then decided that if Deputy Dawg could keep the Indian busy by talking to him, that Alligator might be able to sneak out of the pit. But the plan didn't work too well because the chief, out of the corner of his eye, saw Alligator heading for the gate of the pit and became very angry.
As Deputy Dawg, I'm gonna serve you with a writ of habeas corpus,
'cause you done broke his habeas and are about to make a corpus out of him. And of course...
Okay, I'm getting back on the job there.
Don't worry, Alligator. We got another plan. Well, I guess we'll just have to leave old Alligator behind, Deputy Dawg.
You're right, Muskie.
This time, the boys tried to sneak Alligator out through the back gate of the pit, but the chief saw this and pressed a button that lowered the gate right on poor Alligator as he was halfway through it.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm getting back. Man, I gotta get out of here before it's time to wrestle again.
What are we gonna try now?
Looked like old Alligator got an idea of his own there.
Now, Alligator thought that if he could sneak under the tourist bus as it rode through the pit, he could make believe that he was one of the wheels of the bus and walk right out. But again, as he got to the outer gate, it came down and caught him by his tail.
Oh, my tailbone!
Old Alligator almost made it that time.
Attention all tourists. Please go to the alligator pit. Big Chief Caloosahatchee is going to wrestle a vicious alligator. Oh my, you gotta help me there, boys.
At this point, Muskie knew that he just had to do something to help his pal Alligator. And so he ran up to the top of a coconut tree which was in the middle of the alligator pit and dropped big coconuts on the head of the Indian chief every time he came near the tree.
Don't worry, Alligator, I'll help you. Place him back under this tree here.
Nice work there, Muskie. Here he come again, Muskie.
Gonna leave old Alligator alone now?
The chief was now so angry that he shook the coconut tree until Muskie and the loudspeaker, which was also on the top of the tree, both came tumbling down to the ground. And then the chief gave Muskie an awful beating.
Muskie, you okay there? Speak to me, little guy. Oh. You big buddy. You hit my little old creek buddy.
Alligator was so angered by the terrible beating that the Indian chief gave his pal Muskie that he mustered all his possible strength together, using his arms, his legs, and even his heavy tail, and attacked the chief with such force that he knocked him out.
I'll teach you not to hit my little old creek buddy.
Ooh-wee, Alligator, you did it! That makes you the new champion!
Let's go, Alligator. There's nothing to stop you from leaving now.
Leaving? Man, I'm just beginning to like this job. I'm going to make a career out of it. You fired.
Well, since the Indian chief fired Alligator, although he was the new champion, he had no choice but to return to the creek with his pals. But he did have a good idea as to what he was going to do when he got back to the creek.
I'm just a natural-born fighter there, boys. I'm going to teach everybody in the South how to wrestle.
Did you ever try to take something that didn't belong to you? Well, now, you know that that's the wrong thing to do, just as Muskie, Alligator, Old Owl, and Tycoon discover for themselves in this adventure. When our story begins, Muskie, Alligator, Old Owl, and Tycoon are sitting around in the forest.
I sure do like these egg fries.
Me too, Muskie. I can just taste him right now.
Make mine scramble there, Mus.
Who's going to get the eggs? Why, why old Muskie always gets the eggs.
Sure, he's the fastest critter in the South.
He can get by old Deputy Dawg without even trying hard.
It's possible. It's possible.
Be sure you get plenty, Muskie. I'm starved.
As Muskie came to the high fence around the hen house, he saw a big sign.
Keep out. This means you. Now, old Deputy Dawg knows I can't read writing.
Well, that sign sure didn't stop Muskie, because he cut a hole in the fence to get to the other side. But as he cut the fence, an alarm automatically rang in Deputy Dawg's office.
Oh, Muskie at it again.
I'll get 2 for old Mr. Alligator, 2 for me, 2 for Tycoon, 2 for me, and 2 for Vincent Van Gogh, and 2 for me, and 2 for old Al, and 2 for me, and 2 for Mother Moose, and 2 for me.
When Muskie had all of the eggs he needed, he started to walk out of the hen house. But, to his surprise, Deputy Dawg was sitting right there waiting for him. Well, Muskie quickly put back those eggs and ran away as fast as he could.
Oh, Muskie don't give up that easy. He'll be back.
Sure enough, Deputy Dawg was right, because Muskie then climbed up to the roof of the hen house and started to saw a hole in the roof so that he could sneak in that way. But Deputy Dawg knew exactly what he was up to and just stood there waiting for him to come down.
Why don't you give up, Mus? You know you ain't gonna get no eggs while old Deputy Dawg's on the job. I reckon he'll try to outspeed me next. Just wait till he hits this goose grease. Hoo-wee! Look at that little old rascal come. I think you're slipping, Mus.
That goose grease won't bother me none now.
Hoo-wee! Here it come again. Why don't you give up, little muskrat? You taking an awful beating. Wonder what he gonna try next.
This time, Muskie tried to get into the hen house by drilling a hole underground, but Deputy Dawg was waiting for him right there with a big shovel.
Try a little creek mud poultice on that lump, muskrat. I think he had about enough for one day.
Help! Help, somebody! I'm sinking in the creek mud.
Old Muskie done fell in getting that creek mud for his head. Hold on, Mus. I'll get you out.
Deputy Dawg ran to the creek to try to save Muskie from drowning.
A twig.
You done pulled his tail off, Deputy Dawg.
You'll find the rest of them in the hen house.
While Deputy Dawg was fooled into thinking that Muskie needed help, Muskie sneaked into the hen house and filled his hands and pockets with eggs.
Oh, man. He done cleaned out every egg in the house.
Hey, Deputy Dawg, how you like your eggs? You like them fried or scrambled? We got plenty for everybody.
While Muskie and his friends were teasing Deputy Dawg, the head sheriff came along and saw that the hen house was almost emptied of eggs, and this made the sheriff quite angry.
Now, looky here, Deputy Dawg. If you let that muskrat take one more egg, you're fired.
I think I'll go get some more eggs, boys.
You do that, Mus.
What Muskie didn't know, though, was that Deputy Dawg filled one of the largest eggs with gunpowder.
When Muskie gets this, there's sure gonna be an explosion in here.
Today just seems to be my day.
Well, this time Deputy Dawg purposely went behind the hen house and just let Muskie walk in and take more eggs. But what Muskie didn't know was that the egg right on top was the one filled with the explosive gunpowder.
I hope old Muskie likes scrambled eggs, 'cause he's sure gonna get some.
Took him right out from under old Deputy Dawg's nose.
He's certainly going to get in a great deal of trouble over this. I hear the sheriff told old Deputy Dawg that if you got one more egg, he was going to fire him.
Although Muskie and his gang were always trying to outsmart Deputy Dawg, when Muskie heard from the old owl that the sheriff would fire Deputy Dawg, he decided to bring those eggs back to Deputy Dawg and the sheriff.
I'm about to break old Muskrat of egg taking once and for all, Sheriff.
Mr. Sheriff, are you going to fire old Deputy Dawg if I take any more eggs?
I sure am, Muskrat.
I don't want to get him in trouble, so I brought these back.
Muskie then handed the eggs with the one that was filled with the ticking gunpowder to the sheriff. But by this time, the gunpowder inside the egg was just about ready to explode. But the sheriff didn't know this.
Give me those eggs. Here, Mus, you can have these on the house. Now, beat it. You gone crazy, Deputy Dawg? Give me them eggs. Take those eggs away. These go. Got room in the woods till this blows over, Muskrat?
Be my guest, old Deputy Dawg. Be my guest.